What happens when you ignore a Leo man? You must be wondering whether it is a good idea to ignore a Leo man. Leo men enjoy having their ego stroked and they enjoy being seen, so ignoring him is a step in the right direction, but not quite. So, what happens when you ignore him? When you ignore a Leo man, he could either get competitive to win your attention back or get offended and immediately leave because of his ego. Early in a relationship, ignoring the Leo man is likely to have him chase you. Deeper into your relationship, once he trusts you and cares for you, ignoring him could push him to leave you. Know that a Leo man constantly needs attention and praise. When ignored, he will feel hurt and will think about all the possible reasons why you're ignoring him. If you are looking for more in-depth training to truly understand your Leo man, what his behaviors mean, what he likes and dislikes, and how to get him hooked on you, then also check out Leo Man Secrets. This book is jam-packed with great info about your Leo man. That said, Leo men are confident. So we should discuss his weaknesses and what he is like when he's mad before looking at his behavior when he's ignored. Leo man's weaknesses. Leo men need to be in the spotlight all of the time and believe they are entitled to everything since they are intelligent and know how to seize every opportunity. More than that, a Leo man believes the world revolves around him and him alone, and when he doesn't receive the respect he expects, as well as praise and respect, he will suffer and his self-esteem suffers as well. A Leo man will trust in his extraordinary abilities and is looking for people to notice him. Leo men have a lot of authority and are very superficial. Their pride can easily turn into arrogance, and they can also be rather vain. A Leo man is authoritative, has a controlling personality, and is open-minded, but he is also prejudiced, which might jeopardize his romantic relationships. Because Leo men strive to be the best, the most intelligent, and the most attractive, they are frequently jealous. A Leo man will enjoy being in charge, pompous, and intolerant, which means he can dismiss what others say and refuse to reconsider anything. When a Leo man is mad. If you've offended a Leo man to the point that an apology is required, give him time to calm down first. Because of a Leo man's fiery nature, it's tough to approach him just after he has been enraged. Leo men think more clearly and logically once they've calmed down. A Leo man can erupt and roar or become bitter, catty, and pouty. If a Leo man had an intense outburst, he may require some alone time to settle down. Before returning to forgive and forget, Leo men like to feed on their wounded pride on their own. If you're looking for a more complete list of do's and don'ts that matter more than anything else to a Leo guy, they're all in Leo Man Secrets. When you ignore a Leo man. 1. He gets competitive. You're technically luring a competitive person into paying more attention to you by ignoring a Leo man. Because it is in a Leo man's nature to want to win, he will naturally seek to win back your attention by not seeing or speaking to him every time he contacts you. Making it appear like a competition can boost your Leo man's excitement in the process, motivating him to go after you even more. Overall, ignoring a Leo man is one of the many efficient ways to gain his undivided attention. If you ignore a Leo man, he will perceive you as a prize to be won if you are not easily accessible or attainable. If your Leo man despises losing and you are one of the things that he could lose if he doesn't step up his game, ignoring him is a good thing. If he believes you walked away on your own, a Leo man will loathe letting you slip through his fingers. A Leo man will want to feel in charge, and he might even pay you more attention than he did at the start of your relationship. 2. He needs attention. A Leo man will not tolerate being treated as a second choice. Because a Leo man is so egotistical, he will always want to be liked and know that you are always available to him. This is due to his pride as well, and while it might be a difficult personality trait to deal with at times, it can work wonders if you want him to pay attention to you again. Leo men crave being the center of attention and become envious if they are not. A Leo man's ego and competitiveness drive him to prove you incorrect. He will want to be the center of attention from the moment you start dating him and will need regular reinforcement from you that you adore him. Neglecting a Leo man is obviously the polar opposite of this, and he will begin to need your attention again in order to feel valued. It has been known to backfire a little when combined with some of a Leo man's other personality traits. 3. He gets hurt. As a result of disregarding a Leo man who has been so good to you, you have harmed his feelings far more than you could have imagined. As a result, any deep attachment you have with your Leo man may be irreparably damaged. Playing with a Leo man's emotions almost always backfires, and know that he isn't known for returning to someone who is a traitor. A Leo man's ego is the most important thing to him, and anyone who does not appreciate him is his enemy. If your Leo man is both sensitive and is one of the kindest men you've ever encountered, it might be wise to find another means to reclaim his attention or rekindle any smoldering flames in your relationship. By ignoring a Leo man, he may believe you are being excessively cruel. As a result, you must consider whether this is the best path for you and what you truly desire. Being unsure or flighty about your feelings for a Leo man will just drive him further away. 4. He gets confused. One of the primary problems with trying to reclaim a Leo man's love by neglecting him is that they are one of the Zodiac's most loyal signs. By ignoring a Leo man, you can make him wonder who you are, and if this is the kind of behavior he would expect to see from you. This may make him concerned about what you're doing and encourage him to think about you more, and this style of interrogation can be extremely destabilizing to your relationship. This can potentially cause a Leo man more harm than good. While this does not imply that a Leo man will never hurt you, it does mean he will always be honest with you about whatever he wants to improve in a relationship. Ignoring him in an attempt to rekindle this sincere Leo man's interest in you could backfire on this very genuine personality. A Leo man's honesty will not appreciate your game playing and will make him reconsider how well he knows you and whether he wants to pursue things with you further. 5. He will leave. It hurts a Leo man to learn that someone he admires or cares deeply about has taken him for granted. If a Leo man feels rejected, especially after a particularly nasty disagreement, he will want to end things with you right away. A Leo man's ego is inflated, therefore ignoring or humiliating him would be too much for him. A Leo man will be convinced that you're not worth his time and energy and that he'd rather spend it on something creative and constructive than on you. When a Leo man has had enough of you, he will no longer see the point in being with you. Misunderstandings are common with a Leo man because he can take things personally. A Leo man's pride and self-esteem are too high for him to make deliberate efforts to contact you, especially if you've inflicted irreversible emotional damage. A Leo man will yell at you and make sure you're cut off for good, never looking back or giving you another opportunity at the relationship. If you're realizing you need to know a lot more about how your Leo man operates so you don't slip up, check out Leo Man Secrets. It's chock full of practical advice and real-world tips women use to build a happy, successful relationship with the Leo guys in their lives. Click the link in the description. If you are enjoying this video, make sure you smash the like button. What happens when you ignore a Leo man? Final thoughts. When you ignore a Leo man, he gets competitive. He needs attention. He gets hurt. He gets confused. He will leave. If you've enjoyed this video and want more, make sure to like and subscribe.